Recession explained with fish. What is a recession? Cat work at fish market. Cat is paid sardines for work. Cat buy fish. Cat eat fish. Life good. Fish market busy. Other markets busy. Sardine factory busy. Cat scooter dealership busy. Treehouse builder busy. Every cat working. Every cat earning. Every cat spending. Economy is happy. Economy is purring. Then one day, things slow down. Fish market a little quiet. Cat scooter dealership a little quiet. Treehouse builder getting fewer calls. Cats spending less sardines. Cats earning less sardines. Cats worried. So cats spend even less sardines. Which means even less earning. Which means even more worry. This is a recession. A recession is when the economy shrinks for a significant period of time. Not just one bad fish day. Not just one slow week. When economic activity across the whole jungle keeps going down, month after month. Cats producing less. Cats earning less. Cats spending less. The whole jungle feeling it. But how does cat know it is officially a recession? Cat government watches the economy very carefully. They measure something called GDP, Gross Domestic Product. This is the total value of everything cats produce and sell in the jungle in a year. Every fish sold, every treehouse built, every sardine earned, all added together. When GDP goes down for 2 quarters in a row, that is officially a recession. A quarter is 3 months. So 2 quarters is 6 months. 6 months of the whole jungle shrinking. That is when cat economists put on their tiny glasses, clear their throats, and say the word. Recession. Cat does not like this word. What actually happens during a recession? Let Cat explain exactly what recession feels like. First, fish market sales drop. Fish seller cat making less sardines. Fish seller cat can no longer afford to pay all the fish market workers. Fish seller cat has to let some workers go. This is called unemployment. Workers losing jobs. Unemployed cat now has no sardines coming in. Unemployed cat stops buying fish from other markets. Stops going to the cat noodle restaurant. Stops taking the cat scooter to the shop for repairs. Every sardine unemployed cat had saved is now being guarded very carefully. Cat noodle restaurant now also losing customers. Cat noodle restaurant owner also struggling. Also lets some workers go. More unemployed cats. More cats spending less. Even less sardines moving around the jungle. This loop has a name. It is called a deflationary spiral. Each cat spending less causes another cat to earn less, which causes that cat to spend less too. The whole jungle tightening like a very stressed, very anxious ball of yarn. Cat very stressed. Cat very anxious. Cat very much a ball of yarn. Why does a recession happen? Many reasons. Cat will explain the main ones. Reason 1. Too much inflation. If Cat watched last video, Cat already knows what inflation is. When prices go up too fast, sardines buy less and less. Cats start cutting back on spending because everything feels too expensive. Demand drops. Businesses earn less. Economy slows down. Cat central bank tries to fix inflation by raising interest rates. But if they raise rates too high, borrowing becomes so expensive that the whole economy slows down too hard. Cat central bank overcooked the fish. Reason 2. A big shock. Sometimes something sudden hits the jungle. A fish pandemic. A natural disaster. A sudden trade war with banana land. Cat means fish land. Something nobody planned for. Suddenly cats cannot work. Markets close. Supply of fish disappears overnight. Economy goes into shock. This kind of recession arrives very fast and very hard. Reason 3. Too much debt. Sometimes cats borrow too many sardines from cat bank. Cats buy tree houses they cannot really afford. Cat businesses borrow sardines to expand too fast. Everyone assuming the good times will last forever. Then something small goes wrong. Cats cannot pay back the sardines. Cat banks panic. Credit dries up. Businesses cannot borrow to keep running. Everything freezes. This is how some of the biggest recessions in history started. Not with a bang, with one small crack in the ice, then the whole frozen lake going at once. What does a recession do to everyday cat? Cat job. First thing that happens in a recession. Businesses cut costs. Cutting costs usually means cutting cats. Layoffs happen fast. Even cats who were working hard, doing everything right, can find themselves without sardines coming in. It is not always about performance. Sometimes it is just about survival of the business. Cat savings. During recession, cats suddenly remember savings exist. Cats who had sardines saved are much better equipped to survive. Cats with no savings find themselves in very difficult positions very quickly. This is why cat financial experts always say, keep emergency sardines. Enough to live for 3 to 6 months. Cat did not listen. Cat regrets this. Cat treehouse. During recession, property values can drop. Treehouse cat bought for 1,000 sardines might now only be worth 700 sardines. If cat needs to sell, cat loses sardines. If cat has a mortgage and loses job, cat may not be able to make payments. Cat bank may take treehouse. Cat now has no treehouse and no job and no sardines. Cat very not okay. Cat investments. Stock markets usually drop significantly during recessions. Cats who had sardines and fish stocks watch the numbers go down. Down further. Cats who panic and sell at the bottom lock in their losses. Cats who can hold on and wait usually recover over time. But waiting is very hard when everything feels like it is ending. Who gets hit hardest? Not all cats hit equally. Cat will be honest. Junior cats. Cats newer to the workforce often get let go first. Last in, first out. It is not fair. It is just how most businesses work when they need to cut fast. Self-employed cats. Cats running their own little fish stall or cat scooter repair shop often have no safety net at all. No unemployment sardines from the government. No paid leave. No backup. Just them and their empty stall. Cats already struggling. Recession makes inequality worse. Cats already living sardine to sardine before the recession often tip into crisis quickly. Rich cats with investments and multiple tree houses and savings jars are usually okay. They lose some sardines on paper. They do not lose their treehouse. Rich cat uncomfortable for a while. Regular cat survives on 2 fish a week. Cat does not think this is entirely fair. What does cat government do during a recession? Cat government does not just sit there. Usually, fiscal policy. Cat government spends more sardines. They build new roads, new schools, new fish infrastructure. They give sardines directly to struggling cats. This is called a stimulus. The idea is to put sardines back into circulation. Get cats spending again. Get the spiral spinning the other way. Cat government may also cut taxes during recession. Cats keep more of their own sardines. Cats hopefully spend those sardines. Economy hopefully starts moving again. Monetary policy. Cat central bank cuts interest rates. Remember when Cat central bank raised rates to fight inflation? Now they cut them. Lower rates mean cheaper borrowing. Cats and businesses can take out loans more easily. Sardines start moving again. Investment picks back up. Sometimes Cat central bank does something more extreme. They create new sardines and use them to buy assets. This is called quantitative easing. Cat will not pretend that is a fun phrase. Nobody thinks quantitative easing is a fun phrase. Not even the cats who invented it. Real recession. Real cats. Real pain. This is not just theory. This actually happened. Many times. The Great Depression. 1929. The biggest economic catastrophe in modern history. Cat stock market crashed. Banks failed. 1 in 4 working cats lost their jobs. Cats stood in lines for free soup because they had nothing. Tree houses were abandoned. Entire cat cities emptied out. It lasted over 10 years. A decade of suffering because the system broke and nobody knew how to fix it fast enough. The 2008 financial crisis. Cat banks had given out too many sardines to cats who could not pay them back. They bundled all these bad loans together, dressed them up as good investments, and sold them everywhere. When cats started defaulting, the whole system started collapsing. Major cat banks went under. Millions of cats lost jobs and tree houses around the entire world. Not just one jungle. Every jungle. The recovery took years. Some cats are still feeling it today. The COVID recession. 2020, a sudden shock. Entire economies shut down in weeks. Fish markets closed. Cat restaurants closed. Travel stopped completely. GDP dropped faster than it ever had in recorded history. Governments around the world pumped enormous amounts of sardines into the economy just to keep it breathing. The recovery was faster than expected, but came with new problems. Mostly inflation, which Cat already explained. In the previous video, Cat is connected like that. How to survive a recession as regular cat. This is not financial advice. Please do not sue Cat. But if Cat is going to survive a recession with fur intact, here are some things to remember. Emergency sardines first. If Cat does not have savings, starting one is the most important thing Cat can do in good times. Recessions happen. They always have. Cat cannot predict when. Cat can prepare. Do not panic sell investments. Cats who sell during market crashes lock in losses. Cats who hold on and wait generally recover when the economy recovers. The market has always recovered. Eventually. Cat cannot guarantee future. But history is history. Spend wisely, but do not freeze completely. During recession, if Cat still has sardines coming in, completely stopping all spending actually makes recession worse. Economies need Cat spending. Cat can cut back. Cat should cut back. But completely hoarding every sardine helps no one, including Cat. Skills are sardines. During recession, cats who have useful skills survive better. Learning new skills, staying valuable, being adaptable. These things protect Cat more than almost anything else. And finally, recessions end. Every single one in history has ended. Even the Great Depression ended. Even 2008 ended. Even COVID recession ended. The jungle always finds its way back to busy fish markets and cheerful sardine earning. The economy is not a straight line up forever. It is a wave. And waves go down before they come back up. Cat has survived before. Cat will survive again. Hopefully cats now understand recession. And as always, whiskers together strong.